Hey guys, gameboy3800 here once again. It's been a few days, took a bit of a break from YouTube, but that does not mean I took a break from BeamNG. Oh no. For now, my adjustable add-ons pack, my meme pack, and my front engine add-ons pack are all out and updated. And today, I'm going to be showing you what's in all of it. We're going to first start off with the adjustable add-ons pack. This is the prototype body. It is a completely clear Chevy Silverado body. I made this because I wanted to see what it would look like if we skinned something to make it look like a, unpainted RC car. I took the cars off of this map so I could run it, so that's why there's no vehicle obstacles. So, now with this truck, you can really see how everything works. Nothing's being hidden by a body. And you can see the supports that are normally hidden by a body. You can see what everything is supposed to look like. And I do have a skin for us to load up onto here. So that if you want to look at this body to see how to make a skin for it that's completely clear, you can. The skin here is called Prototype. And here we can see it is Prototype on the side. It's got the headlights, it's got the taillights, but it's not got much else. So, if you want to know how to make a skin for this body, you can just look up Prototype to see how the file structure is done. And this body is, or this paint is also on the regular body. You can make this effect on the regular body, but I just made a dedicated body, because why not? So I can show you what it looks like on the regular body. It looks exactly the same, but I'll just show you anyway, so that if you want to do it on a regular body, any other body, you don't have to do it on the Silverado. So we just go down here and select Prototype. And here we go. We have the same Prototype skin, this time on the regular Silverado body. And it's a very unique looking truck. I'm not sure how many people will actually drive it, but this could be used as a template for making some other really cool looking trucks. We will remove the vehicles as we go along so that we get better FPS along the way. And now we have an update to What-A-Bot, and it's looking pretty strange. It is in fact using the same principle as what we just saw with What-A-Bot. This is not fiberglass, this is all Lexan. And unfortunately, BeamNG can't really handle stacked Lexan effects, and you get something really trippy like this. But if you look at it from the inside, you get the intentional look, the intentional view. You can see through the body, and you can see bits and pieces of the chassis through the body. They get a red highlight. It's just a different look. I decided to give this truck just to trial it. I'm not sure I'll make other trucks like this in the meme pack, but this was a fun truck to experiment with. So that's the update to What-A-Bot. And next up we have Faked. This is a truck that utilizes the front engine pack, but if you don't have it, it should still spawn with the regular engine in place. Here's Faked. It's just a saying of mine. What's even real anymore? We got Faked. And we have sponsored by Marquis Joker. Oh no, there's another one. They keep multiplying. And the hood says, the government used CGI to fake the moon landings. CGI in 1996 is a one poly gorilla. And this is just another meme truck. It's in the meme pack right now if you want to download it. All these trucks you see are out right now. For like a prerequisite, you'll need to have the Blaze Pack installed. That will give you access to the front-mounted sway bars, the Parsec sway bars, so that you don't get any sway bar clipping with the front exhaust. Otherwise, there's no clipping of any kind with regular engine exhausts. We'll let faked here tumble over. It had a pretty faked run, if I do say so myself. We'll get rid of you. And next up, Overkill. This is a change to some of the parts on it. Here we have, instead of custom muffled headers, we have custom unmuffled headers. Gives ourselves a different sound and a different look. And we also have the Wheelie Bars. These are for the mega powerful builds that have always been a possibility with engines like the Ford engine with Nitrous or the insane Blaze motors. Or now you can use twin engines and have insane power. And this Wheelie Bar helps keep the truck under control, and it can lead to some really high speed runs. I've seen somebody go as fast as 400 miles an hour before with this pack. So yeah, the custom unmuffled headers are for the Ford engine, and the Wheelie Bar goes into the tow hitch slot. Nobody really uses the tow hitch slot anyways, so this should give it some use and some unique tunes. We could finally do some drag racing with monster trucks on the BeamNG servers on West Coast USA and stuff. Other than that, this is a regular Overkill evolution that I just put the parts onto. So we will yeet you. And next we have the meat, the bread, and the butter all at once. The front engine add-ons, you can make some pretty cool looking replicas. Here we have a Maximum Destruction Max D with the Anderson axles to give it a wider stance, lowered suspension, and front engine with the front fuel tank option where the engine used to be. So we can have a pretty accurate Max D. And it drives really, really well. You will need to get used to how the vehicle drives, because the weight is different. The truck does perform differently. There's more weight on the front, so there's a higher possibility to break one of the front wheels. There's also, it takes longer for the truck to cool down because, well, the radiator's still in the back. The tubes have to go to the engine all the way up front, so it takes longer for the heat to transfer. Little things like that, little nuances, little performance characteristics, handling behaviors. It's all there. The engine is really up front. In fact, if we zoom in far enough, we'll see it is fully animated. So yep. The front Merlin engine is the most complete. It's the one I recommend you use. It performs the best. But there are other engine options, and we will leave the last truck to show off all the other cursed things we can do. Because it's not just a regular CRD chassis that's got the front engine. Oh no. Last minute, I put on the custom chassis to be able to get the front engines as well. So this way you can get front engine Gravedigger and Gravedigger the Legend. I did not have time to try to experiment with a CRD 3 front engine, but I think that chassis is too skinny up front to allow it. Not saying I won't try, but just saying it's going to be harder if I ever do get it. So yeah, front engine Gravedigger, normally something nobody would even think of trying, but it was brought up to me saying, hey, you could try this, and even though that post got like 1 million downvotes, I thought, why not? We already have a front engine CRD, it's already cursed, why not take it a step further, you know? And if you have both my adjustable add-ons pack and my front engine add-ons pack installed at the same time, we get a lot more engine options here. So let's take a look. Here we get the 662 big block, we get the diesel engine, and most importantly, we get twin engines. Look at this. This will blow your mind. We have a twin engine Gravedigger with 3,200 horsepower from standard. And you can upgrade that to like 5,700 horsepower. Now this is where the wheelie bars would come in handy. Now this is not a perfect update. This is not a perfect mod, I should say. There are still bugs with it. Like some props don't animate as well as they should. Drive shafts, for instance, they can look weird. But that's a small price to pay to get front engines finally for the CRD mod. And it should be noted that this is not a Willman or a Men's chassis. This is a front engine CRD. The front engine is mounted exactly 2 inches in front of your feet. It's as cursed as it sounds. Yeah. But this has been a journey of challenging what is possible for CRD. And it's just a start. I can't wait to try out more odd things in the future. Let me know what you guys think. Let's make one more very cursed looking truck and show off more features, because we can remove the fuel tank on the front engine mount chassis. If we go to the front semi-engine, we'll need to apply this and take off the fuel tank and show you that if we go to engine, we have a front fuel tank option. This is only available if you put in the front engine only. So here we have a front engine diesel powered Gravedigger. None of this should be possible, but in BeamNG, it now is. Why? Why not? You can see the extra diesel weight over the front is really causing some bounciness. Again, work in progress. All other engines that aren't the Merlin are very work in progress still. But I want to give people the option to play around with it. I don't like leaving things out that I know can be implemented, even if it's not realistic. Look at that. Not exactly meant for this, but you can still have fun with it. And we can still put in the regular location. So if we choose a rear mounted option, it will just go back to its standard location. So here we see we now get the side pipe back. The engine is back in the middle, someplace around here. There, it's probably in there. Hard to see in the Gravedigger chassis. There it is. And you'll see here that, looks like there is one problem. I do need to fix the seat in the custom chassis, but everything else works fine. Like the pedal, pedals are gone too. I need to fix some things. You see it's not exactly meant for this, but you can put the engine back where it's supposed to be. If you see anything else odd like that, just something missing like props, please do let me know and I can fix it. I've done a lot of testing, but the Gravedigger was put together in about an hour, just because I could. No joke, it really took like 1 or 2 hours max to get the Gravedigger working. So yeah, that'll be it. We have some pretty cursed options, but you can make some pretty cool options as well. If you guys enjoyed this video, please do go ahead and leave a like, favorite, comment, share, and of course don't forget to subscribe as well. One more thing, now if you put the fuel tank in the middle, like where the engine is now, when you have a front mounted engine, what you do get is the weight of the fuel tank does move. The nodes of the fuel tank move as well. That wasn't a possibility in the first rendition of the front-mounted fuel tanks, but now it is. That has been fixed. I'll see you all in the future. Have fun. These are all out now. Check them out. Goodbye.